So my name is John Peterson. I'm an attorney, live in Nashville, Tennessee. I reached a point in my life where I had tried a number of different programs, including CrossFit, paleo diet, no carb diets, all kinds of different things. And for a long time, every time I got to a point where I was feeling a little out of shape or just a little groggy, I could jump into one of those and I'd get immediate results, but it would last a grand total of about a month. And then I couldn't maintain it, I couldn't continue it, and I would go right back to my old habits and all the benefits would go away. And that continued on for about 25 years. Um, Once I hit 50, my body started changing a little bit, and those quick fixes weren't working anymore. I was seeing friends looking around, people getting overweight, not carrying it well, having problems, and I was starting to gain more weight than I was used to carrying myself. I was having more aches and pains, and realized I needed to find something that was going to sustain me and last. I've got two kids, one who is now 21 and one who is 18. Sometime in the next 10 years, I'm thinking there may be a chance I have a grandchild, and I want to make sure that I'm active enough to completely be active with them. My wife stays very active. I was an athlete in college. I'm used to being active. And finally, I was reaching a point where I was not feeling the way I wanted to feel. So I was looking for something that would give me the accountability I needed to get those things fixed for myself. My wife had seen a video of a pastor that she had admired quite a bit, and he had gotten amazing results. And so she told me about it, and she said it was from this guy who runs a website called Ditch the Dad Bod. And so I did an internet search, and that's how I found Mike. And boy, am I thankful I did. Have had great success with the program. Have lost over 20 pounds. My resting heart rate has gone down probably by about 10 beats per minute. Um, when I talk about highs and lows, there really have not been any lows. There have been a lot of highs, and those highs have been my appetite has changed, the things I desire to eat has changed, the way I think about my food has changed, all for the better. Things that I wouldn't even think about eating, mostly greens, mostly vegetables. I look at them in new ways, and through the program that I've gone through with Mike, I actually desire them. I mean, I crave them now, and that's what I go to. The things that um, my wife used to call me cheeseburger boy because I used to eat them all the time. And it's not that I can't have a burger every now and then, but that's not really what my body desires anymore. So going through this process has actually retrained my body to actually want and desire to have things that are much more healthy for me and that make a difference. The foods, the biggest high is being in touch with my body overall. I have had a history of digestive issues over my entire lifetime. Um, and I now know how certain foods impact my digestive system in ways that I've never been able to figure out before, mainly because I was eating so many bad things that my body was becoming immune and inflamed and swollen in ways that I wasn't in touch with. So I could have one or two things and not realize the impact that it was having on my system. But through the process that Mike has walked me through, I now know what individual foods do to me and how they make me feel. More importantly, I know all the foods that make me feel really good. And it's what I've developed a taste for now. So it's really been all highs. Now, the best part of the entire thing is after working with Mike for a grand total of 2 months, my wife fessed up that Mike's actually not the guy that she recommended to me. But man, am glad that I found him. I got such great results. She didn't have the heart to tell me that this was not the person that she thought she had recommended. But I cannot be happier that this is who I found because Mike has a way of being that little voice in my head that does two things. It holds me accountable and most importantly, encourages me and helps really overcome all the obstacles that I've typically had over in the past. So it's been amazing results, and I could not be happier. So as I've gone through this, I've wanted to share the success that I've had. It's kind of like Tommy and the Pinball Wizard, deaf, dumb, and blind, and all of a sudden has found this secret to success. The reality is the secret of success is all within each one of us. So I don't want to prescribe and say I've found the golden ticket, but I really have, or Mike has actually, and he will guide you through so you can discover for yourself exactly how your body is designed. Not everybody's designed the same way. Not everybody needs the same foods. And he'll take you on a journey that is specific to you, that matches your lifestyle, your desires, and really what's best for you in a way that you'll accept it and you'll make the change for yourself. He's not going to do it for you, but he will encourage you in ways that he's very good at giving grace. And anytime you hear his voice in the back of your head, it's not really him that is causing you to have second thoughts. It's yourself. It just takes the shape of his voice. I would encourage anyone to do it, but I would also make sure that you're ready to do it because this is a fundamental change. I have changed how I am going to eat for the rest of my life. I'll be 57 in August. I now feel like I'm 35 again. But I will tell you that I will be employing all the techniques, all of the strategies that he's provided for me for the rest of my days because they're going to extend my life, they're going to improve the quality of my life, and it's going to be the same for anybody else that goes through this process. So if you're even thinking about making a change, don't hesitate. This is the one that will actually make a difference for you.